Yeah, let's do a little recap here. We have 75 big blinds, 375k chips. I actually satellited into the day one, so I think I entered like $100 worth of satellites. It says the buy-in is 250, but we didn't spend that much. The min cash right now, there's 128 in. We're sitting in 12th place, and the min cash is 561. Right to start, queen jack in the big blind. We already have the purple felt going because we are in the money. Beautiful. All right, AA Uraz raises. No info on this player. 30k in winnings. Probably a mid-stakes reg. We'll just call. Proceed standardly. Oh, we get some action here. We'll definitely get in the pot odds, but again, like we're playing very tight at the beginning. We're just trying to realize our equity. Well, Trip Queens is definitely realizing our equity. Oh my god, what a start. I mean, we have just a clear value hand. What a dry board too. Like it's pretty much a dream scenario. Wow. Is this really the first hand of the 250 day 2? All right, we're flatting. The ace is potentially a good card because they might have just hit top pair. Gonna check again. Looking to value bet a river. Potentially check raise the turn. Yeah, they check back. We river full house. I think this is a pretty clear big bet. We're just trying to represent the bluff here and get targeted, get called by an ace. Wow, crazy first hand. Let's try and get paid here. He is having to think about it. Can we get paid by an ace? Would be such a sick chip up right at the beginning. He is in the blender. I knew the bet size was correct. We've put him in a tough spot, man. Doesn't want to fold that ace, does he? Oh, he does fold. Okay, but I think given the amount of tanking, I think the bet size was correct. All right, we have a hand here, King Jack suited. I think because we're on the button and it's early position raise, we're gonna just call. It's a good hand to 3-bet in general, but a little concerned. Got a shorter stack flatting, and that's not gonna be a strong range in my opinion. Although they do have a lot of winnings, so they could put in some. Anyway, I think I'm just calling. I think the button is just too good. We got to see it with the King Jack suited. Hey, what's up, Viznisa77? Welcome to the stream. We have flop top pair, very dry board, and tons of people in this pot. Like, pretty crazy situation. I'm assuming it's going to check around just because of the sheer volume of people. I have two options. I could either check or I could bet very small. I think I'm going to bet small because it just protects my hand from a bunch of garbage that will just snap fold. And could get value from worse kings. That's pretty much the thinking. I'm just trying to get rid of aces here. And like random like 10 jack that could go like runner straight and stuff like that. Some good players may try to exploit this knowing what it is. But like I could have sets as well. Now we have top 2 pair. I am concerned there are definitely some sets though out there. I think I'm gonna play this sneaky just because I know this player can have a ton, like 4s and 7s very easily. We're obviously not gonna fold a river, but I think at this point in the tournament, pot controlling, like the straight draw just got there too, and the flush draw. It's not the queen this river. I don't know why I feel like it's because of how multi-way we were on the flop. Why I feel odd about this one. I will have to call a bet here. Wow, he checks. Let's bet 7 bigs. He just snap folds. Okay. Well, we won it. We probably missed out on value on the turn. It's just really tough to feel good about anything when you have like 6 people in the pot and someone calls. Oh my god, we have pocket kings. We're getting a good run of cards to start, guys. Oh man. I've been running kind of bad in poker recently. I'm praying that this is the tournament we turn it around. This is a crazy. Oh, it goes raise 3-bet. We have kings, guys. We have kings. We're gonna come in for the cold 4. I'm not really sure what's going on. This is a sick 6 game. We're in 3rd place, chip leading the table. It goes raise 3-bet before we act with kings. Okay, let's go 18. Oh, not 28. Let's go 18. If he jams, it's problematic because it very well could be aces, but he just folds, and I'll show the kings. The ace would have come. I mean, I think this is running good right now. I think this is what running good feels like. Let's give it a go. We get called by the button. Could have a wide variety, but probably something that flops well. Could probably be ahead of a lot of his range, but that's not the cleanest board for us. I'm gonna try to take it down just because we do have a lot of kings in our raising range, and they have a bunch of stuff that could miss this. We'll see if the c-bet gets through, but if not, we're not married to the pot. He calls. Turn is a queen. Decent spot to bet again as a bluff. Deciding if I want to. He could have some kings that are flatting, also some draws. I'm not going to do it this time. Just feel like he has too many hands that connect here that aren't folding a turn bet. Yeah, we're just going to fold. Oh, we would have rivered the straight, but the heart would have got there too, so not comfortable. Sorry. So there's a raise behind. Interesting. Do we want to get involved here? I think the hand's strong enough that we can try and see this flop in position. Flop a gut shot, backdoor flush, 1 overcard. Pretty decent for our calling range as well. I think I like betting this just because we have like not a ton of equity, but enough. We don't care if we get raised and we have to fold. We can just take this down a lot of the time. Nice, we do take it down. That's just the product of people playing too tight. That's great. We get the chip up. That's what we want. We have 10-9 suited. We are going to raise it. The hand that can't really withstand 3-bet pressure. Unless we think it's like unless it's like a small 3-bet and we think the range is very strong, then we have like a good hand to crack it. But we don't want against like a balanced 3-bet range. This is kind of tough to play. We flop top pair. Wow. Against a very fishy player that will probably pay us. So let's go for a value bet here. Getting check raised is a little scary, but I still think we would probably have to continue. An interesting turn card. I think they have some draws and it's a card ahead, so I am going to check. I think it's a natural card to check here. Don't know what I'm really getting value out of when I bet again. So I think it's probably just good to check. King on the river is good. Like, it takes away combos of king, so it's pretty much like they have a flush or they have nothing at this point. And they're checking. I think because there's some better 10s, there's Jack 10, Queen 10 that at the kicker plays, we just don't want to value own ourselves some of the time. Decent enough pickup if we're good here. Wow, we rivered them. We rivered them. They flopped 2 pair. Should have check raised and didn't. But, wow, nice. King. 5-13. Now we really need to go all in. Okay, we're just gonna min raise again. Hoping for a re-raise here. Praying. Sesh, man, he just calls. It's not what we want. We want to raise. Come on, Chooch. Find the button 3-bet here, or the big blind 3-bet. Find it. Doesn't find anything. We're against the chip leader, and we've got a wet board. It's so scary. Gonna bet very small. This is a tough set. We don't have any spades, so it opens up some spade draws they could have if they continue. There's obviously some 10s in their range. I mean, I don't know, man. These spots are just so hard. Like, he could just have a 10. I don't have any spades, so they could have, like, king jack of spades. Don't think a queen is raising. Alright, we're gonna call one here. The complete brick. I know they're setting up for a river jam. The question is, if I call this, am I calling the river jam? I need to kind of figure that out. This is a pretty crazy spot. Like, he's pretty much repping a 10. It's just, it could be a draw as well. I either have to fold here, or I have to commit to calling the river jam if the draws miss. My only outs against the 10 is 2 aces. I think I'm gonna let go. Such a tough spot. Damn, I was so excited for the aces. We have to fold it on the turn. I think he has enough bluffs as well. And if that's the river and I check and he jams, I have to call. And, like, he's just going to show up with a 10 sometimes also. So I just didn't want to stake my tournament life on it. Please go all in, somebody. Make it easy. Shove Nacho. Wow, I can't believe that nothing goes in there. Alan Chen hopefully will apply some pressure. Not just give us a walk with aces. Thank God he goes to 3.2. All right, we're definitely 3-betting. We know we have the nuts, so we're just trying to get called here. Or, oh, he folds. Yeah, it just looks really strong when we do that, but we have to do it. That's a crazy hand. We have aces again? No way. No way. Aces 3 times. One of them loses, one of them small pot. Can we please get a big pot with aces? Please. Dash man, 3-bet from the big blind. You love 3-betting me. You just love it. My button range is huge. He calls at least. Wow, and of course it's just like the most connected board. He might lead this. I'm gonna check this back. I think it's the right play with the ace of spades. Now any 6 makes a straight, which is just so frustrating. Like, how many times do we get aces on the worst boards? Get put in the toughest spots. I don't know how he doesn't take this spot to bet out. I'm gonna call. He could have some one pair hands. Hopefully that slows him down because like a lot just got there on the river. Maybe we get the showdown. But if he bets big here, I obviously have to fold. Like that's an easy fold spot on this river. Ugh, like it's so sick. These runouts are so sick. The only thing I could have done there is turn into a bluff and represent the nut flush. Over with. So sick. Shove hand. Well, we found it. We have found our all in hand. God, come on, tens. What a spot for tens. Wow, and Tato's all in. Well, here we go. We are not folding tens. Pray to God we're at least flipping. Ace 5 suited. Come on, let's hold. Hold this here. This is a big pot. Oh my. They make it as sweaty as possible, of course. If it's not red, we're in good shape. It's not. Oh my God, we're still in. We're still in. We win a flip in a crucial spot. Guys, Seshman raises. This is our chance for revenge against them. He's going to be raising more. Like, he's obviously from that position raising things that are strong, but there's a lot of that ace queen beats. For instance, jacks or any pair below, we're flipping against ace jack, ace 10, king queen. Lots of good stuff. So we're all in. And we're hoping to get redemption against Seshman and double up. Good luck. Good luck here, everyone. This is it. This is for the double. We need ace queen to work for us. He snaps. It's not a good sign. Don't be ace king. Ugh, guys. Like, he just gets the better of us. We need a jack. We need a jack. He just gets the better of us every time. GG. That's so sick. We lose every single hand we lost in that tournament was to this guy. Wow, what a crazy run. I'm really upset about that one hand with the aces. That was the biggest blunder of the tourney. We got 53rd. We got 919.99. Kind of a fun number. Damn. Well, shorter stream than I would have hoped, but we did all right. Really hoping for a record-breaking score. Yeah, I think Seshman just he made our life difficult with the luck and with the really good plays applying pressure. So we'll keep that in mind for next time. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. That'll be it for me. See you guys on Sunday. Hey, what is up, everyone? If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching the whole thing. And I figured what I'm going to start doing every month is just go through my results for the month so that we can go through some key wins, some key losses, kind of figure out where we went wrong, where we went right, and just try to build the bankroll as much as we can. So this will be for January 2024. It's kind of the first time I'm being as detailed as this, so hopefully this will help the win rate. So we can just go through. I put in a lot of volume this month. I'll just kind of skim through and focus on the most important tournaments. So first big bank actually on the 1st of January, 105 Bounty King got 6th place for just over $1,000. So that was a good start. Sort of just grinding some cash online. The 25 daily, I really like playing. It's this just like a $25 tournament on GG that I've just scooped a ton of money from because it's soft field, really good prize pool in relation to the amount of entries. So I play that one a lot, as you can see. Had a nice score in that. And yeah, it pretty much break even / small wins, small losses. I played a 350 live tourney. That one, I think I made it like halfway through the field and then busted. If I recall correctly, my pocket jacks got cracked by ace king. So classic way to go out. Moving on, bunch of online tournaments. We lose a bit, we win a bit. Playing the 105 mystery, we min cash the 55. This is like a day of pure min cashes. Got a pretty deep run in the $100 on stars for 531. But nothing too significant. The biggest win since the 1K was my deep run in the 150 GG Masters on the 7th. I believe that video's on YouTube. We got 600 from that. Bunch of busts in all the main tourneys of the day on the 7th, other than that GG Masters. So pretty much a break-even Sunday grind there. We got day 2 of the millions that day as well, but didn't get too deep of a run. And then we move on to the 11th, where we played the 250 day 2, which is the video we just saw. And obviously we know how that went. Yeah, the day 2 wasn't until the 15th, but we got 919.99. So pretty solid score. And throughout there, we're on a bit of a downswing, but picking up a few little cashes along the way. As you can see, we're already at like 100 tournaments played by halfway through the month, so we're definitely putting in the volume. Had a really big bank in the $30 bounty. I believe that was a second place, so we 10x'd our buy-in. That was great. Some min cashes, some busts. We get a decent score in the $100 bounty on stars. Again, the 25 daily. Like, I think we won it that time. We just crushed this tournament. It's like, it's pretty much the fodder for all the bigger buy-ins. This 25 daily. It keeps our bankroll healthy. Had a nice run in the 3150 bounty on GG, as well as the $30 one on stars. We're pretty good at those bounty ones as well. Again, like, not too many huge scores, but as you can see, like, a lot of volume and like a lot of small cashes to kind of offset all the busts that we go through. And yeah, bit of a rough run here. Didn't get too many cashes. Satellited into the 150 for 20 bucks and then busted it right there. We made day 2 of the $50 again the next week, and we got 200 from that. Again, another small cash in the 105 Bounty King, and then we get to the end of the month where pretty much all the profits came through. So I'll focus on this a lot more. So the first big one, and unfortunately this wasn't streamed, and I'm sure there will be a lot of people who are skeptical that this even happened, but I can assure you it did. We play a lot off stream and don't record a lot of the sessions just because, I don't know, I'm a little more comfortable when I'm not recording. But I do try to record every Sunday session and stream it. But anyway, we played the 109 Mystery on 888 and won it for 2,300 on the 23rd. No stream of that, unfortunately, but that was the biggest score of the month. So that was a huge boost to the bankroll. We then just played a couple tournaments, played some cash, some spin and goes. Actually got 40 bucks from a $5 spin. That was a fun one. Played $55 of spins right after and broke even on them. And yeah, some min cashes, some busts, and then we go to WPT in Montreal. So that was last weekend. I went to the World Poker Tour Winter Festival at Playground in Montreal. Really great experience, super fun. I'll just break down each of my entries there and kind of what happened. So WPT Mystery Bounty, 1 bullet. I entered the Friday night bullet and cashed day 2 on the first bullet, $350 buy-in. So that was like the best start to the WPT I could have hoped for. It was sick. And then because there was only still day 1s going on the next day and we already made day 2, we just decided to play some 2-5. And we turned 500 into 1,025. So off to a huge start at the WPT. And then we played day 2 of the mystery, and we actually win a $1,000 mystery bounty and cash for $375. So we scoop $1,375 from that. So over 1,000 profit. So we're up 1,500 at this point on the WPT. And that's when the downswing happens. This is actually a stone bubble of the $500 bounty tournament I entered, which was extremely frustrating. Then we played a $300 classic, and we busted that. I think we got like 33rd place, and there were like 90 entries, and top 15 got paid. So close to cashing that one as well, but couldn't get there. And then we played some 2-5 cash again with our remaining profits, and we lost everything. And that was the most sickening hand ever because I turned my 600 into 1,200, so I doubled my stack just by grinding, and then I got into a $2,500 pot. I had pocket jacks. My opponent had ace queen, and the flop was king 10 jack. So it's just a straight cooler. We lose a $2,500 pot there. And then after that, I was like, well, WPT's over for me. Cash out, go back home. Played a bunch of satellites once I got back into Ontario to try and get into the 210, obviously unfruitfully. And then the last tourney on January 31st of the month, if I can scroll down a little bit to show you without ruining my results. There we go. Yeah, we bought into the 5250 bounty and we took second place for 1306. So pretty much it seems that the best tournaments I had are those kind of bigger bounty tournaments, like the 109 Mystery got a big score, this 52, and a bunch of good runs in the 105 Bounty King. So I think the goals for next month is just to really nail down my bounty strategy and figure out why these are going well and why a lot of the other tournaments aren't going so well. But yeah, that is the month. So one thing I didn't mention is that I did do coaching. So I'm starting to do coaching sessions once a month with a professional. He's a really smart poker player. He's been helping me kind of just find some leaks and figure out what to do. So that's somewhere in here. But yeah, I calculate that into the winnings as well. And yeah, so let's look at the final results. So if we scroll down to the end, all calculations made, we were in total for 10,631 and 99 cents of buy-ins, cashed out for 14,499.48. So this month we profited $3,867. So pretty good month. I'm pretty happy that it was a winning month, and I hope this gives some insight to everyone of just like how much I'm grinding and sort of what the results look like, both short term and long term. Because as you can see, like it's a lot of big scores and then a lot of busts. So yeah, it's a high variance game. Just requires a lot of volume to get a good number. And yeah, that's it. So as you can see from the overlay, the bankroll is sitting at 44,929. So it was a really good month. We actually turned a pretty good profit. The goal for February is going to be 5 grand. If I can start consistently making 5K a month, I will become a full-time poker pro. But we're not there yet. We're going to keep working towards it. And yeah, that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed the insight and all the buy-ins, and appreciate all the support on the channel. We're going to keep going. We're going to be grinding today. And yeah, thanks for watching and good luck out there on the felts. GG's. Peace.